Hi, it's Mick again. Just thought I'd do another video of a elgrand that I've just finished. Well, say just finished. It's got a gas locker to be fitted on Thursday in the back, which is half a day's job for me. But I'm waiting for that to come because the bloke who makes them has a holiday. Oh, what's a holiday? I don't know. But okay, I'll just explain. It's a 2010, the very last ones that they made. Series 3 in G30 black metallic, which is the best colour by far, in my opinion. Because when the sun hits it, it's got purples and greens in it. It does look really, really nice. But they've spec'd it up quite a lot, I think, because it's a end of the model series sort of thing. Now, I can't see anything because of the sun, so I hope I'm filming this right. Okay, what I've done to the outside, it's all been buffed, polished, you know, any little stone chips touched in and everything like that. It's very nice condition. Obviously, I've fitted graphics to it. You'll either love them or hate them. There's a 200-watt solar panel for off-grid on the roof. There is a 240-volt electric hookup in the side at the back there. I've refurbished all the alloys in gloss black. They are the original alloys for the elgrand. I've just done them myself. I've also refurbished the headlamps at the front. Going round to the back, I fitted an access ladder to get to the solar panel, more for cosmetic reasons, to be honest. I thought it looked quite good, to be honest. I'm probably just an old fart being silly, but obviously put a chrome exhaust on end on the back just for cosmetic again, not to improve performance, just to make it look that little bit nicer. Going round to the other side, all the graphics on again. I'm walking back a bit so you can see the full van. Okay, now what this is, it's an elgrand 2.5 highway star. Like I said, it's got all the spec that they normally have, you know, electric folding mirrors, electric windows, full aircon, all the rest of it. But this has got some extras. It's got both electric sliding doors, which I've only ever had. I've had about 7 elgrands. I know you can get them, but most of them just have one side door opening, and they open off the key or inside the van or manually from outside. It's also got really nice middle seats with footrests, all in full black leather with footrests and really plush headrests and everything like that to it. It's also got heated front seats and an electric driver's seat adjustment, so quite good on the spec and everything. Just walking around now, I'm on my own, so I'm going to phone this in sections. I'm going to film it in sections and then try and edit them all together. So if there's a little pause, it doesn't mean the video's finished until I say that's it folks at the end, because it will be about 5 or 6 different bits all mackled together by me, the super cameraman. Okay, I'll go on to the next one. Thank you. Hi, it's Mick again. I'm just going inside the cab basically just to show you inside. Like I said, it's 2008, done 84,000 miles, full black leather, all the spec. I've also fitted a full other screen which will work sat nav, all your music, Netflix, everything through CarPlay off your phone. And it's got an actual speedometer, which is a HUD, sorry. Now, because it's in kilometres and the actual screen dash is in kilometres, I like the HUDs, because if they convert them and people put the silly little bits in the dash, they never do it right. So you're doing you think you're doing 29 miles an hour and you're doing 34 and you get a ticket. These are all from GPS and they're absolutely perfectly accurate, and that in the little screen there with the green nought in it, when you're driving it will show up exact speed. So I just film inside there. Okay, right, I've gone for a rear conversion on this elgrand because the seats weren't that nice. I wanted to leave the middle seats in rather than take them out and do a side conversion. I also always do an extra table when I do a rear, so you have a little table in the back and also the table inside. It's all done in high quality, high gloss white with black trim edgings and black sparkle tops. You've got all your cupboards there. The twin burner gas hob, which can be cooked from inside or outside, which is what I prefer. And also you've got the sink and the tap, which also can be used from inside or outside on this setup. I'm just going to open the electrics. Now, same as everything, to be fair, with what I use. You've got your wastewater and your fresh water from your sink. It's a Renogy DC50 to DC50 charging unit with MPPT that charges from your solar panel and also charges from your alternating when driving. The good thing about it, if you're parked up it will also, if your leisure battery is full, it will also divert and charge your starter battery. Now there's a 100 amp hours lithium battery in there for your leisure. There's two cut-off switches. One is to cut your solar off, and one is to cut your entire system off if it's in storage or you're working on it. It's all done properly. There's two 60 amp ANL inline fuses. There's two buzz bars which you can't see, and two fuse boxes. Sorry, one fuse box, two buzz bars, and everything. That's all that. Now there's also a consumer unit which comes from your 240 hookup, which I'll show you the sockets that goes to. So you're on 240. Now if you're on a campsite on 240 volt, you've got everything, you've got all your socket and that, but it's total off grid as well. So you've got loads of 12 volt, and I've got a 4000 watt inverter which I'll show you in a minute. Also, the little socket panel up there in black has got a 12 volt socket, a voltmeter, and a twin USB. That is for the fridge. The 12 volt socket will power the fridge when you're off grid. There's a 12 volt plug coming from the fridge which you plug in, but if you're on shore power or hookup, obviously you'd leave it on the 240. Going into this section here, that is two electric sockets from hookup in there. One is for your fridge when you're on hookup, the other one is a spare, and that's a 4000 watt pure sim wave inverter to run stuff when you're actually off grid. The hose coming down there will eventually go into an airtight gas locker which will fit in the floor, but as I said, I'm waiting for that to come in at the moment. So I'll just come up here, and you've got your top locker. I'll show you everything inside shortly. What I like the rear conversions, we keep one for ourselves. What you tend to do is you drive in at a campsite if you're not off grid, awning on the driver's side. You've got perfect setup. You've got tables outside, round the back, and everything like that. So you can spend most of your time actually out the back. I've also fitted 5 LED lights in the roof, so if it's darker at night and you're still camping, you can have them on while you're still sat out the back. And we've got some nice little storage compartments in the tailgate there for putting tins in, or even your socks, whatever you want. It's up to you. Okay, I'll go and film a bit more. Okay, going back inside, as I said, just to show you the seats, you've got these really nice footrests on there on both sides on the swivel seats. For people that don't know about elgrands, those two seats will swivel round to face forward when driving, so it's still a 5-seater. You've also got little seat footrests on the back of the front seat, so when you're facing forward you've got a footrest on either side on there. Just going round, you've got your bench seat there. Under that is full storage, and the same on that side is full storage. So you've got storage under there. You've got your two-way fridge just there, as I've already shown you, the cooker and the hob. Storage locker at the top there for storage, and there's a CO and smoke alarm built in 2-in-1 for safety in there. Another access to the locker there. You've got a table rail there, which I'll film it when I put the table in to show you. I'll just go through to the electrics. That is a double 240 volt socket for when you're on hookup with USBs, and that's your 5 control panel. Now that's for your lights in the back of the canopy, the lights in the roof. Now these lights in the roof are individually turned on and off, so everything comes on with a power switch, but each one you can turn it off, so you can have 1 on or 3 on or 2 on, so you're not, if it's too bright you only have 1 light on. So that's why I picked those, to be honest. Also got, that's cabin lights. One of them's for the lights at the back. Then you've got the multicoloured with the remote LED strip underneath that can be put on disco or just straight colour or anything like that, just for a bit of light at night or something like that. And then you've got the 12 volt fridge socket there, powered to power the 12 volt fridge up, and you've got your water pump to turn on for your water pump, and also a voltmeter again, and a 240, not a 240, what am I on about, a 12 volt socket and another twin USB socket in there. Okay, don't think there's much more. Right, I shall put the table up and just show you that when that's up. Thank you. Okay, just to show you, that's when the table's up as well. So you've got your seated area where you can sit on your bench seats, or you can obviously move these middle seats closer, and you've got plenty of room for lots of people in there. Now that's not the same table as out the back. I always do two tables with my conversions, a main table inside and a smaller table that will fit in between the two lockers at the back, so everybody can sit outside as well. I'm going to put the bed down, well the seats down, which form the full bed, and then I'll film that and explain that. Thank you. Okay, just to show you the final bit, the thing I like about the rear conversions is basically it gives you a big full-size double bed when the seats are down, or you can either put an airbed on top of it, or what most people is just have a roll of thin, what's it called, microfiber foam, and just like a bed mat that goes on top, just to level all the a few bumps out and everything like that. Just to explain, the cushions are 4-inch, really thick on the back benches which form the bed. They've been very, very good quality fabric used on them and everything like that. Now this vehicle's going up for sale pretty soon. I'll just recap what it is. It's a 2010 Highway Star, done 84,000 miles, fully converted, in black G30 metallic, lovely condition with the rear conversion on it, everything as shown. There will be a gas locker, airtight gas locker fitted in the back for a 907 camping gas bottle. The only thing it doesn't come with is a gas bottle. You have to buy one of those yourself. It's going up for sale on Auto Trader for 11,795. If anybody's interested, wants to contact me after watching YouTube, please do, or want to comment on anything, and if you've got any questions that you need to ask, I'll be happy to help out about how I converted it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Just an add-on, because I'm stupid, somewhere in the video I mentioned that the Elgrand is a 2008. It's not a 2008, it's a 2010, the very last that was ever made on the Series 3 of the E51. It's virtually a fresh import. It didn't come into this country until late 2024. So it's got no rust on it whatsoever, never been had any salt or anything on the roads in Japan, which is why they're such good condition, but it's virtually a fresh import. I just wanted to put that clear, and it's 2010, done 84,000 miles. Thank you very much. Goodbye.